Gaming Gamer here, and I have just finished building Caesar. So, well, there's only one thing left to do now, and that is to, of course, showcase her. As you see there, she's already complete. She already is at the bare minimum when it comes to level and also skills. So yeah, it's basically a perfect time to showcase her. And besides, her banner's still up anyway. So yeah, might as well get this out of the way. So without any further ado, let's just get this started. So thankfully there is Blitz mode in Hollow Zero. So now I can officially skip the exploration part of the showcases. So yeah, thank goodness that's a thing. So now the showcases now are just full of battles, which is pretty great. So yeah. Well, anyways, enough about me rambling on. It's time to showcase Caesar. And, well, of course, we're going to be starting off the showcase with her build. So here's my Caesar build. So she's basically like a typical, well, I would say she's just a agent who needs a lot of impact. That is what her main important stat is, which is why I gave her a lot of impact here. Everything is based off of impact for Caesar. So her shield, mainly her shield is based off of impact. So you want to give her as much as possible, which is what I did, as you see here. So, well, as you see here, she has impact, which is, I think it's calculated. Yeah, right here. Impact. The more impact you have, the stronger your shield is. Also, the more impact you have, the faster you stun the enemy, which is pretty great because she is a hybrid stunner. But she's mainly a support who gives buffs to party members. So, yeah. But I also gave her attack as well and crit damage. It's basically the standard for most of the stun agents in the game. You want to give them crit damage to basically just do a lot of damage when they aren't stunned. So, basically, just to squeeze in a little bit of extra damage. So, yeah. But, the one thing I will say, though, is that if you're not going to be running Caesar in a typical team, you don't need crit damage. If you are going to be running Caesar in like something like a Anomaly team with like Jane or something, you can give her Anomaly proficiency, which is pretty good. So yeah, you can actually opt for Anomaly proficiency, or if you are daring enough and if you don't really care about her impact, you can just run Anomaly mastery too. She works like that. So yeah. There are multiple ways to build your Caesar, but I just went with the generic route and I just gave her crit damage. So yeah. Of course, I gave her physical damage bonus as well. Since she is a physical agent, that is what her main damage source is. So that is why I gave her physical damage bonus. So yeah. And as for skills right here, I already told you guys it's the bare minimum. So not only is she level 50, but she has bare minimum level skills. So for core, we have core level 5. Honestly, I would say that this is the most important thing you want to level up with Caesar, because the more you level this up, the more your shield is going to last. Because as you see here, at core level like 1 or 2, it's not really that big, especially in core level 2. Look, 500%. Yeah, that's not gonna last that long. You want to level up your core as much as possible, so that way you get a lot of shield, which is extremely good. So yeah, also it is skilled off of this percentage. It depends on what core it is. For max core, it's 1400, and also of her base impact. So she gets another base impact as well, which is pretty good. So yeah, it's 1400% of her base impact plus a flat 1400. Yeah, so that means your shield's gonna last forever. Yep, she is the best shielder in the game for a reason, and that is her shield just lasts longer. Also, you get an attack increase of 1000. Yeah, it's really good. And also it's when Radiant Aegis is up. Radiant Aegis is the shield. That shield lasts forever. There's really nothing for me to say. 60 seconds, a 60-second shield. That's a minute. And you're gonna be refreshing it anyway, like before the 60 seconds. Yeah. So you mainly want to level this up for the shield, for the long-lasting shield, as well as the attack bonus you get, which is pretty great. As for skills, of course, I went for the 77777. That way, at least she can be minimally built, because Mainly you want to level up her EX. Her EX does most of the work for you. When you use her EX, you get the shield, which is pretty great. She also does parry as well, so it's pretty great as well if you want to stun the enemy, which is why you should level this up first. Secondly, of course, you want to level this up too, because when you do a defensive assist, you do inflict daze, which is pretty nice. It also affects her additional ability right here, which is pretty great. It's the same thing with her EX. Her EX activates her additional ability, which is what she's going to be doing most of the time since, well, as you see here with her defensive assist additional ability condition, she literally slots into any team, which is why you want to level these two up. Because when you do that, you get a increased 25% of squad member damage. This includes herself, by the way. So basically your EX and your defensive assist is going to hit hard. And on top of that, you support the team. So yeah, it's pretty great. So yeah, I mainly want to level these two up first. As for the others, they don't really matter. You can just do basics to inflict more days. Same with dodge counters. And ult and chain, not really used that much, but it's still pretty useful regardless. But mainly the things I did level up, of course, are core and then these two skills. So yeah. As for equipment right here, I gave her the bare minimum, aka like it's just her best set really. So as you see here, she has the new set right now, which is a 4-piece Protopunk, which is the best 4-piece set for Caesar. It gives her shield effectiveness. It also gives her increased damage to all party members. So all party members get this as long as you do a defensive assist or evasive assist, which is why it's very important to actually go for evasive and defensive assists for your team, especially if you have Caesar, because you get a 15% increased damage, and it's pretty great. So yeah. As for the 2-piece set, since all of her stuff scales off of her impact, you want to level this up. More impact means that you stun the enemy more, which means that you get more, well, shield. So yeah, it's pretty great overall. As for the W engine of choice, of course, I have Tusks of Fury, which is her best W engine. It gives her shield, it gives her more damage, and also gives her more days, which is pretty great as well. As for MC, of course, I have her at MC0. Just like every other S-rank agent, she doesn't need MC to be good. She is great overall. Literally, her core carries her. It's just that good. I mean, look at this. 1,400% with 1,400 base, which means that your shield lasts longer, and you also get 1,000 attack for free for all your party members. Yeah, but there's nothing to be said. So there is Caesar right there. That is my build. So now it's time to actually put that build into, well, practice. So anyways, it's time to transition to the team segment of the showcase. So well, I'm gonna be showcasing Caesar in some teams. So without any further ado, let's just go to the HDD. All right, so here we are in the HDD. So I'm gonna be showcasing Caesar in at least like 5 teams, or maybe 6 overall, because Caesar can be slot into a lot of teams. She's basically like Qingyi, I guess I would say so, because for Qingyi, she just needs an attack character. For Caesar, all you need is a defensive assist character. That's literally like 80% of the roster. Yeah. So, well, anyways, the first team I'm going to be showcasing here is just a generic ice team. So yeah, it's just a ice team with just Caesar. All these teams are basically equal. A lot of teams that feature Caesar are honestly their best teams, because Caesar gives shield, she gives attack buff, she's literally like everything that the squad ever wants. So there is no bad Caesar team. Yeah, all of them are really good. Even Sons of Calydon. Sons of Calydon is extremely good. They have good synergy with each other. So this is basically just well, the segment where Caesar could just flex on a lot of teams, because her like utility and her availability in all those teams, as well as being a great slot in for those teams, well, she's going to be performing, well, just as you'd expect, phenomenal. So well, enough about me talking, let's actually show it here. So I'm gonna be going for the Path of Proxy mission specifically, and that's because all of them are just extremely good at showcasing the character because there's a lot of enemies in the combat things. So this means that we can just make Ellen, Sokaku, and then like Caesar pop off. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty great overall. So I'm gonna be getting flash free stacks for Ellen, and I'm gonna be countering here. This means that we get the attack buff with Proto, which means that we're gonna be seeing numbers like that. Yep. Alright, we're gonna be going into Caesar again. We get the shield back, which is pretty great. We're gonna be going into Caesar soon. I'm gonna be going for it again. There we go. That gives a lot of days. And let's do this. This should stun him. Yep, there we go. And now we can just do a normal combo. Alright, let's go into Ellen. Right there. There we go. And then we can go into Sokaku. Give us a Vortex stack for free. And we can just do a normal here. There we go. Alrighty. Alright, that's the first enemy down. As you see there, Caesar just performs extremely good. And the shield lasts forever anyway. So, we are going to be keeping this for a while. Alright, we're going to be countering here. There we go. Pretty great. By the way, she can parry without energy, which is pretty great. Works for Caesar pretty well. So, I'm going to be demonstrating it there. As you see there, she can just repeatedly parry over and over again to inflict daze. She's just extremely good. Yeah, right there. I have no energy there, and she still performs extremely good. Alright, so let's go into Ellen. We can go into Sokaku. That should give us the double Vortex stack. So that means we do get the Sokaku buff right there. Pretty nice. Alright, and you should be finished right there. Alright. Alright, now it's time for the final enemy, which I think is a, it's a hot tea, right? Yeah, it is. Alright, so I'm gonna be doing the same thing again. We're gonna be, having Caesar on the field, doing her work. We're gonna be, parrying, of course. All the parries do inflict a lot of days, so it's pretty important to go for parries whenever possible. As you see there. Alright, let's just, keep going. Let's get another parry in. That also, by the way, her parry also works on projectiles, which is extremely good. So you can't just, yeah, you see there? Look at that. It works on projectiles. So, now you know, guys. Alright. We're just gonna be, doing this again. And he should be done right there. So now we can just do a normal. Alright. Go into Ellen. We don't have much time on the stun meter. So, let's just hope that we do get stuff. Let's do this so we can get Ellen buff. And then let's do ultimate. Let's see how much damage this does. That is absolutely ridiculous right there. Yep, as you see there, the team is extremely good. Caesar works extremely well on any team. As long as you, of course, just parry often as you can. Get some defensive assist in. She also does have crowd control as well if you do use her charge attack when you're in the shield state. Just keep in mind that when you do the AoE crowd control, it consumes 1 assist point. So if you are a person who wants to save those assist points, then you don't have to do it overall. But still, regardless, you saw there, Caesar just performs extremely well. So yeah. Well, anyways, that is it for the Ice team. It's now time to showcase Caesar in some other teams. Alright, so here we are with another team. So this is going to be the Ether team. Yeah, really. I'm not kidding when I say that Caesar is literally good on every team. Because she's just built different. So yeah. Well, anyways, we're going to be going into the same thing again. We're going to be going into Path to Proxy 1, and that's because the enemies there are weak to Ether. So it's a perfect showcase to what Shoyan and Nicole can do under Caesar buff. So yeah. Of course, I probably am going to be showcasing the AoE crowd control because I can do that here on the first part, but I need the shield first. So I'm probably just going to be going out of my way to just try to go for it. So I'm going to be fighting this enemy in particular right here. Get some counters in. There we go. Alright, we could do it again. He has to attack me first. Come on. There we go. We got some energy back. He has to counter me again. Come on. Come on. Oh, I mistimed that. That was pretty bad. Okay. Now we do have energy, so we can't just put up the shield there. So I am going to be canceling here. We're going to be doing this. Yeah, as you see there, this is the AoE crowd control move. It's pretty good. The only problem is that, as I said before, it consumes one assist point. So if you do want to save assist points, not really the best thing to go for, honestly, unless you really do want the crowd control. But she does have the option there, which is pretty nice. Alright, let's stun the enemy right here. Let's go into Shuyan, into Nicole. That way we can go here, and then we can just do the shotgun blast. There we go. Yeah, pretty good overall, right? So, yeah, well, now, I can actually play a little bit more seriously now. So, let's try to go for some dodge counters while doing some normals. Yeah, there we go. Let's get that. There we go. Okay, pretty nice. The main goal for Caesar, of course, is definitely just to go for these dodge counters and those defensive assists as well. So occasionally you do want to switch back and then switch to Caesar again, so that way you can inflict heavy daze, which is right here. There we go. We can go into Nicole, into Shuyan, so we do get more time on the stun meter. There we go. Nice. All right. Now we just have the Hati left. Pretty sure it won't be that bad. All right. We're gonna be trying to go for some dodge counters again. We do have to get rid of the Hati armor, which is pretty annoying to deal with. So hopefully we can get this done. There we go. Alrighty. He is at half stun, so let's just keep this up. There we go. Okay, I didn't block that, but you can, of course, block projectiles. They are extremely good, especially the really annoying ones. Alright. Should be close to, getting stunned right here. There we go. That should be it. There we go. Alright. Okay, now we go Shuyan into Caesar. And then into Nicole. Alright, let's do ult. Let's see how much damage this does. That is really good damage. Alright, let's just finish this off here. Let's do EX. There we go. Okay, yeah, but as you see there, I forgot to do the Nicole enhanced bullet thing, but she still performed really well, especially with the Caesar attack buff. It's just extremely good. So yeah, well, there's another instance of Caesar just popping off. So now it's time to showcase even more teams. So let's just move on to the next one. So for the next team, I'm gonna be going into Mole in the Hole because there are enemies that are weak to physical here, and it's just two enemies, the big robot and then the smaller robot. So it's basically perfect for Caesar to pop off in like a physical team. So well, anyways, it's time to just showcase that team. So, in this case, I'm going to be showcasing Jane. Jane is extremely good with Caesar, especially since she does get the shield, meaning that she can't stay on the field for long. And if you do make a mistake and you don't dodge the attack, the Caesar shield will make up for your mistake, which is extremely good. So yeah, this is the, basically the main Caesar team. You're probably going to be running with, Jane, of course. If you don't want to run Seth, then you can run Qingyi. Qingyi also works too, but I'm pretty sure this is probably like the most likely scenario that you'll ever run. You have two shielders. Yeah, this is the two shielder Jane team. So with that being said, since Jane and Caesar are both physical and she wants the anomaly build up anyway, we're gonna be going into Bang Volver. The reason why I don't go into Officer Kui, that's because only Jane will benefit off of the chain, unlike Qingyi, who is also part of PubSec. So yeah, I'm just gonna be going for the Bang Volver. That way we can build up physical anomaly as much as possible. So yeah. Well, anyways, without any further ado, let's just do this. So yeah, luckily the robots here do attack relentlessly, which is pretty great for a showcase scenario like this. So that way we can just trigger a lot of defensive assist and parries with her, which is what her main gameplay is supposed to be. Well, anyways, I think he's going to be attacking here, so this is perfect to showcase. There we go. Nice. And we do have boosted impact. She already did 25%, as you saw there. That's extremely good. Alright. Let's see. Okay, we do have EX now. So now we can go for the triple sword combo. Pretty nice. Alright. And that should be it right there. Alright. Okay, now we go into Jane, into Caesar, and we can go into Seth. Seth should have the 75% flash. Yep, there we go. And now we can go into Jane for free. There we go. And then we can just see how much assault damage she does. There we go. 200,000. Not bad, not bad. We're gonna be going to Seth here periodically for the bar assist, of course. Alright. Let's block here. Pretty nice. Yeah, but look at how much impact she generates. She's just way too good. Let's go into Seth. We don't really need him to do anything else. Caesar. And we can go into Jane Doe. Alright, let's see EX. See how much damage this does. 300,000. Pretty good damage overall. He should be... Yep, there we go. Should be defeated. Okay, now we go for Caesar. Hopefully he does do like a physical attack. There we go. Now we get the buff in. Now we just have to wait for it again. So let's see if he attacks again. Hopefully he does. Alright, he does not, but it's still fine overall. Alright, there we go. Okay, we could go to Jane, into Seth, into Caesar. Oh, actually never mind, we don't need to. We can't just do this. Alright, now we go into Ultimate. Let's see how much this does. Kablamo! There we go. The number flashed for like, well, like 1 second, but I'm pretty sure you can see how much damage she was able to do. But yeah, as you see there, it's a perfect team overall. You have Seth's shield, which is pretty great. You also have Caesar's shield, so you have double shield. So this basically means that you can't die. Yeah, this is the no death team. So yeah, there you go. There is the physical team, or in this case, it's the double shield team, which is pretty great overall. So yeah. Well, anyways, now it's time to showcase even more teams. So we have 2 more to showcase. So let's just hop into the next one. All right, so here we are in Path to Proxy 2. So as you see for the weaknesses, we're gonna be showcasing the electric team. So yeah. A full disclaimer here before I start the electric team showcase. My Anton is not well built, and by that I mean look at his stats. I mean they're kind of pathetic, really. It's not the 1-2 ratio. So yeah, but it's basically perfect for this showcase, and that's because we can showcase how Caesar could basically help out with your team. So in case you have a bad day with discs, or in case you have like a terrible like substats on all your discs, Caesar can basically patch it up for you, make your character shine bright. So yeah, well, I'm gonna be going for a typical electric team right here. So I am gonna be putting Chingy, Anton, and then Caesar right here. So yeah, you can replace Ching-Yi with Grace if you want more consistent shock, but I'm pretty confident with Ching-Yi being the shocker, because she does stay on shock like for a really long time, especially with her third attack. And also, to help out with the electric anomaly, we do have Plug Boo here, which will help us with the electric anomaly so that we can just get shocked, so Anton can just do his damage. So yeah. Well, anyways, without any further ado, let's just get this showcase started. So, of course, I'm gonna be going for the main strategy here. We're gonna be doing some defensive assists, a lot of defensive assists with Caesar and then Ching-Yi, because both of them do a lot of days. So we basically have 2 dazes. So yeah. All right. This is perfect to showcase just how good Anton is. He's honestly like a slept character overall. So yeah, it's gonna be very perfect for us to showcase this. Alright, let's see who the first enemy is. Okay, it is the grenade guy. One of the most annoying enemies in this game, because he loves to do red attacks a lot. Alright, let's do this. Let's do Caesar. That gives us the shield right away, which is pretty nice. And then we can go into Anton. Alright, now we go into Ching-Yi, because we don't have Anton's EX yet. So this is the best we can do. We just have to do damage with Ching-Yi. So yeah. Alright. Let's do this. This should be enough here. Let's do that. Alright, let's go into Anton. Give him more energy. There we go. Alright. Okay, now, since we do have a lot of energy at our disposal, now we can actually use it now. Alright, we have a robot here. Shouldn't be too big of an issue. Alright, let's do the Chingy dodge right there. We can do this. There we go. Alright, now we go into Anton. We can go into Caesar. Refresh the shield. Alright, now we go EX. Now let's see how much damage she does on Shocked. Yeah, look at that damage! Look at that! So much damage right there. And remember, he's not even fully built. He doesn't even have the best stats, and he still performs numbers like that. It's extremely, extremely, extremely good. Alright, let's get the defensive assist in, and then we can finish it off with Anton here. There we go. Easy damage. 22,000! 22,000, by the way. His skills aren't really level maxed, and also his core isn't really level maxed either. That's just raw damage right there. Pretty nice. Alright, we're going to be going for EX here. And we're going to be waiting until he attacks us right there so we can do defensive assist. There we go. We can do it again right here. There we go. And then now we can just do normals. Alright, let's go Chingy, Caesar. I think that should be good enough. Yep, and then we can go into Anton. Alright, let's see how much his ult does. There we go. Pretty good damage overall. But yeah, I see there, I mean, Anton works well on this team. Caesar just basically buffs him to like Oblivion, which is pretty nice overall. Alright, let's do defensive assist. Oh, I didn't know he was gonna do a third attack. That was a really terrible mistake on my end. But we can refresh shield with chain, so that's pretty good. We can go into Anton. Alright, now we just do normals. Alright, we can do one more set right here. Alright, and now we have basically a sliver of health left for him. So now we can just, let's use Chingy. Let's dodge here. Oh, there we go. We got the parry off. Pretty nice. And there we go. We got the Caesar finish. Pretty great. So, yeah, as you see there, Caesar just works on any team, really. So, yeah, my point in showcasing these teams is that Caesar can basically work on anything. She's just that good. So, yeah. Well, anyways, now it's time to showcase the final team of the showcase. Sadly, I can't showcase Fire because I don't have Soldier 11 or Calydon. So, it's pretty sad that I can't showcase that. But regardless, we have one more team to showcase here, which is semi-Fire, I guess you could say. And that is, of course, their main team, the Sons of Calydon. So, let's just showcase this final team. Alright, here we are in Mole in the Hole. Since the robots are weak to fire and physical, it's perfect for the Sons of Calydon team. Sadly, another disclaimer here, I don't have Red Mochas. Yeah, you can look at my roster right here. No Red Mochas anywhere to be seen. So, the best possible Bang Boo that we can run is Bang Volver. Yeah, because Piper, which is part of Sons of Calydon, is a Anomaly character. And the more Anomaly buildup we have, the more assaults we can trigger. So yeah. And also, of course, the only other Sons of Calydon member, besides Bernice, who isn't out yet at the time I'm recording this, is... yeah, Lucy. So, we have the Sons of Calydon team here. We got Piper, Caesar, Lucy. Lucy is at level 40, but I did level up her EX right here. So she is going to be performing extremely well with the cheer on effect. So it's just perfect for the showcase. So yeah. Well, anyways, without any further ado, let's just go. So Piper is at 300 Anomaly proficiency. So she is going to be performing much more on the weaker side compared to like other agents who usually want to have like 350 Anomaly proficiency. So yeah. So Piper's going to be performing at like slightly weaker than usual. Alright, let's do this again. We're going to be doing the defensive assist right here to get the damage buff. And we're going to be going for parries, of course. Parries is going to be an extremely good source of impact. There we go. Alright, we can do it again. There we go. Oh, I missed the final parry. That was terrible on my end. Alright, we can go Piper. We can go Caesar. We can go Lucy. Lucy's able to put up the cheer on effect right here. And then we can switch into Piper. And we can do EX right here. See how much damage she's able to do? There you go, 100k assault. By the way, that isn't with full power stacks, by the way. Another 100k right there. Casual, 100k. Alright, there we go. Let's get another, let's get another, EX in. There we go. Let's get another parry in. Another parry in. Yeah, she's extremely good when it comes to parrying. She's just really, really busted. Let's do it again. Alright. There we go. We go again. There we go. Alright. We do have another EX ready, so we can't just do the full EX right here to trigger it. So now we go Piper into Caesar. Go into Lucy again. They don't... She doesn't have full power stack, so we can't just go for the full power stack right here. Trigger another assault here. Alright, we can't go ult here. Might as well go for it. Why, because why not? There we go. Nice! We defeated one of them. Alright. Now it's time to just stun this one here. I'm gonna be switching to Lucy here to basically get the buff in again. There we go. Nice defensive assist. Okay, now we can just go Lucy. We can go into Piper. And this should... We can finally calculate how much damage we're able to do with power stacks. So let's see. 164,000. There we go. It did flash for a second, but I'm pretty sure that said 160,000, I'm pretty sure. So yeah. But there you go. As you see there, as long as you level up your characters pretty well, so just give like Piper probably like 400 AP or something, she'll perform extremely well on the Sons of Calydon. Definitely it is Piper's best team. It just synergizes well with her kit. And besides, Caesar can block hits for you when you do the EX for Piper, because Piper can get hit out of EX, which is unfortunate, but with Caesar right here, since she is a shield character, it works perfectly for Piper. So yeah. But that is the final team I'm going to be showcasing there. Now it's time to go into Hollow Zero. I'm going to be doing one blitz run with Caesar to showcase how good she is with Rezonia. So yeah, well, without any further ado, let's just go into Hollow Zero. Alright, so here we are in Hollow Zero. Yes, it's literally like 4 hours away until the Hollow Zero reset. So I gotta do this quick. So we're gonna be doing Blitz mode right here. Blitz mode is basically the exploration mode without the TV mode. So basically it's just all-out battles for the most part. Since these go by extremely quickly, it's basically perfect for a showcase like this. It means I don't have to waste time in the exploration. So we're gonna be running right here. We're gonna be running a different team. I can't run Sons of Calydon because I don't have Red Mochas, so I have to run the next best team for me, which is the Assault team. So instead of showcasing Seth, because I already did showcase Seth in the physical team, we're gonna be showcasing, yeah, Ching-Yi. Ching-Yi works extremely well with Jane because she does increase the stun damage multiplier, which is extremely great for her. Since we are gonna be running this team, we're gonna be running Bang Volver. Bang Volver is gonna be our best boo. For the sake of well, showcase, but yeah, for the sake of showcases, I'm gonna be structuring the team like this. Yeah, so this means that we can see Caesar when she enters the battlefield for the first time, because I do love the animations, and since this is a Caesar showcase video, if you do put her as the leader, you do get more Rezonia tailored to her. So yeah, it's gonna be basically perfect, and it means that we do have a chance to get her personal Rezonia as well. So without any further ado, let's just get this started. All right, so I am gonna be going for the same strategy usually when I use teams like this. So Caesar's gonna be mainly the bona fide support, which means that Ching-Yi's gonna be the one to do most of the stunning. So yeah, well, anyways, let's showcase Caesar. All right, we're gonna be taking the physical one. Physical is extremely good for us. So yeah, well, anyways, Caesar time, baby. Let's just showcase her at her full glory. There we go. We got another block in, and then let's just go for the normal. That should give us, yep, Jane. There we go. Pretty nice. All right, and then this should kill the Phantom right here. Yep, there we go. Alright, more. Okay, oh, this is the new Rezonia, by the way, Tenacity, which is, it's mostly mainly for it's just a mechanic that shares like HP and stuff. So yeah. But I'm gonna be choosing this right here because we get reduced damage, which is pretty nice for a shielder like Caesar. So I'm gonna be picking that. We get another one right here. Insight, critical, assist, which increases pen ratio. And we have Bang Boo attack. We're gonna be choosing the crit. Crit one is should be good for our team. So yeah. Alright. Let's see how good Caesar is. Let's block this. Nice. There we go. That's like 50. That's 50 days. That's pretty good. We're blocking this too. Nice. Alright, this should stun the enemy fully right there. Alright, we go into Ching-Yi. We can go into Jane. And that should mostly kill him right here. If not, then, well, at least we can't get him to low health. There we go. 700,000 assault damage. Yep. Really nothing for me to say there. We're gonna be choosing the dodge sneakers. We get dodge counter increase, which is pretty great. Assault damage, crit rate up, that's pretty good too. We are taking that as well. Alright. So we're gonna be switching to Ching-Yi. Ching-Yi has just pretty great stun overall. Even though the enemy is not weak to electric here, she still provides a lot of stun damage multiplier for us, which is basically perfect for this team. So yeah. Alright. Now we can go into Caesar. We can make her do her own thing. And that should give us the... there we go. We go into Ching-Yi, into Caesar. We can go into Jane right here. Alright, now we can go into ult. Let's see how much damage this does. We go into EX right here. Let's hopefully get the impact. There we go. 500,000 assault. Pretty nice overall. Alright, now we go into Caesar again. Alright, we got the counter in, so now we can go into... We can go safely back into Ching-Yi. Let's dodge again. I think we can dodge a third time if he allows us. Alright, never mind. We can't just build up the damage multiplier. Alright, there we go. Caesar. That should give us the shield back. Ching-Yi. Luckily, these chains are pretty quick, so we can just combo into these. Alright, let's do the... Hopefully he can make us do the dodge. There we go. Nice. Okay. Alright. Alright, we got the perfect assistant. Pretty good. Let's get the shield back. And now we can go back into Ching-Yi. Kablam! There we go. Alright. Caesar. I know. Jane into Ching-Yi. And we can go back into Caesar again. Alright, now we go ult. Let's see how much damage this does right here. 400,000, pretty nice. We're gonna be going for the Xiaoqiu jump here. Alright, pretty great. He should be almost dead by now. So he is pretty close. There we go. Let's go into Ching-Yi. Perfect segue for a defensive assist right there. Alright. We are close to getting a full flash connect. That should give us the full... Yeah, there we go. Full buff right there. And then there we go. Right. Put Caesar back. We can go Ching-Yi. And we could go Jane, though. Hopefully this kills him here. Okay, never mind. It does not. So let's just do that. 300,000. Yeah. This team is pretty good overall. Alright. We do have dual critical. We're going to be taking dual because it does increase days. Yep, as you see there. Pretty good. Since we did trigger a lot of mechanics overall, with one of our Rosonias, we did lose a ton of HP, as you saw there, but we don't really need it because Caesar's shield is just way too good. So yeah, it's pretty great that we can pick those green Rosonias up. It does benefit our team. And speaking of healing right here, we do have, of course, over there, a thing. We're gonna be taking shield, of course. Shield or basic, it really doesn't matter. But shield is pretty great for Caesar as well because you do get a shield, which is pretty great. So you get double shield. But I'm going to be taking days so we can get our first advanced Rosonium. I'm mainly going to be going for all of them, really. Because they are extremely good, especially on Caesar. Alright. Let's see. if we can get the shield first try. Hopefully. Because we can parry projectiles here. There we go. Nice. Now we can go back into Chingy, and then Chingy's gonna be doing her thing. So there we go. Alright, we go into Jane. We can go back to Caesar, get the shield buff back again. Alright. Let's do EX. That should, yeah, 700,000 damage. And then this should kill him off. Hopefully, kill him off right here. I just don't want him to put back his shield up. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Okay, we do have another duel. We'll take the duels. All the duels are pretty good. Onslaught. We're taking the Onslaught since most of our party members are physical. Alright. Okay. Let's see. There we go. We got the dodge in. Pretty nice. We can get another one in too. There we go. Now we can go back into Chingy. Alright. There we go. We should get another one right there. Yep, there we go. Alright, Jane into Caesar. And we could go into Chingy. Alright. This should give us a lot of damage here. 600,000. That's absolutely so good. I should kill the robot there. There we go. Nice. Now we can just focus on this guy now. So let's just do that. We still have Caesar's shield up, so we don't really have to make Caesar parry anything. Alright, let's go Chingy. And go into Caesar. There we go. Alright, we can go EX here. That should kill him here. 600,000. Okay. Well, let's see what the boss is for this one. 15% longer. Yes, sir. I will take that. We're taking the shield one as well. Shield is just really good. Oh, it's the motorcycle dude. Oh boy, this is going to be interesting. Alright. Let's see how well I could perform against this guy, because I haven't fought this guy in Hollow Zero before. I only fought the construction complex, which is really, really weird. There we go. We're gonna be relying on a lot of parries here. And also Chingy. Chingy's gonna be providing us with a ton of stun. So it's pretty great. And plus, look how fast she attracts someone. It's just really, really good that she's able to do that. Alright, we're gonna be going Jane into Chingy into Caesar. Alright, let's do ult. That means we could do another chain, which is Caesar again. Alright, let's do EX. Let's do her Shelcho jump. Hopefully that builds up enough. There we go. Okay, we got an extra 600k in there. Pretty nice. Alright, now we wait until he attacks again. There we go. There we go. Got the counter in. Pretty great. Yep. Caesar is showing just how good she is in combat. She's just really, really, really good. Alright, let's go into Chingy. Hopefully we can get enough flash connect here. Alright, we do have enough, so now we can go for the Chingy thing. Alright, we still have Caesar's thing up, so we can just stay on Chingy and then just hopefully stun the enemy. There we go. Alright, Jane again. That should trigger Assault right there. Chingy into Caesar. And I think that should be it right there. Yep. Alright. Now we wait until the second phase. There he goes. Okay, I think he's going to be attacking first, so this is perfect for... There we go. Yep. Caesar. Alright, let's dodge here. Let's dodge again. We could dodge for a third time, and then we could dodge for a fourth. I don't think we could dodge for a fifth, though. Which is fine. Alright, there we go. Alright, I'm gonna be waiting for that attack. Yep. So we can just get the shield back. There we go. Nice parry. Okay. I think we should be good by now. Let's just hope that we can stun him here. There we go. Okay, now we can go into all of our chains right here. Revolver Boo! We can go into ult. Did that do 1 million? Or did that do 100k? I can't tell. Alright. Oh, that did 500k. That is pretty good damage. Alright, this should give us another assault here. 600,000. Okay. Yeah, we're basically on track to beating this boss. Alright, we're gonna be doing another defensive assist in. Oh, I missed that. Okay, we're gonna be running out here because he does a lot of damage. Yeah, I don't want to get hit by that. There we go. Alright. I did successfully dodge that. Pretty good. We can go invincibility our way through. Alright. Let's do the Moonlit Blossoms. Alright. The hard part about this boss really is that he just attacks so relentlessly. He doesn't give you a chance to breathe. So you just have to watch out for his patterns and just punish accordingly. That's the best advice I could probably give you guys for this boss if you haven't fought him before in the story. Alright. This should be the final moment right here. Alright, we can go into Caesar again. And now we can go into EX. There we go, 600,000. And hopefully this should finish him off right here. This is my final EX. And then we have to do normals here. We're forced to do normals. There you go, 300,000. Now we can just go back into Caesar. Right there, and now we can just go to Jane. Jane's gonna be killing him anyway. We just need to build up enough assault. Alright, this should be it right here. There we go. Yep. Yeah, but as you see there, the shield definitely helps a lot. We just took no damage for the most part, which is extremely, extremely good. So, we're gonna be taking another Tenacity. Tenacity is just really good overall because it does do a lot of shield stuff for you. And besides, we don't really need HP anyway because, again, we just get a lot of stuff. Alright, looks like we can get Dodge or Onslaught. We're taking Onslaught. Means more physical damage for us. Alright. We don't have an advanced... Okay, we do have Jane's Advanced Resonium. Pretty nice. But now, we are on the final boss right here, which is the Hive... the Hive Queen. So, yeah. This is the point where we basically just have, like, maximum firepower. Sadly, we don't have an Advanced Resonium too, which sucks. But, let's see here. We take this, and then we have one more here. We're gonna be taking this. Alright, let's do this. Alright, it's time, boys. Okay, we're gonna be doing Chingy stuff here, so hopefully we get a lot of things here for us. Dodge, dodge again, and then we can dodge a fourth time, I think. Yeah, there you go. Alright. Okay, I just need her to attack once so we can get the shield buff, the maximum shield buff. There we go. And now we can go back to Chingy. There we go. Okay, let's go Jane into Chingy into Caesar. That way we could go EX again. There we go. And that should give us, yeah, 1 million assault, by the way. Really good damage. We go again, another 1 million right there. Yep. And see there, Caesar with stun damage multiplier bonus with Chingy. Yeah, busted. Absolutely busted. We don't even have Advanced Resonia 2, by the way, on Onslaught. That just shows how much support they're able to give. They're just way too good. Alright, we're gonna be staying on Caesar for a while. Because we can just block a lot of stuff with her. Like this. There we go. We got the shield buff back. Now we go back into Chingy and just let her do her stun thing. Alright, there we go. We go back into Chingy again. We do have to mainly just go for a lot of defensive assist anyway. So yeah. Alright, let's do EX. That way we're able to avoid the bullets right there. Alright, we are close. We're so close to stunning her fully. Alright, there we go. Caesar. Let's refresh the shield buff right there. Chingy. Into Jane. Let's do EX. Alright, we can go back to Caesar. That should give us more assault. Alright. Let's do it again right there. Another 1 million. Consistent 1 millions, it looks like. Pretty good. We can do another shelter jump here. Yep, another 1 million. Casual 1 millions. Yep, this team is just too broken. Alright. Alright, since this is the desperation phase of this boss, we could showcase how Caesar can avoid the mechanics of this fight by literally just having her shield up. So, well, anyways, let's just be a bullet sponge right here. Look at that. Look at that. She's blocking those hits like a champ. Alright, another set of bullets right here. Oh, I'll do my best to dodge them, of course. But yeah, as you see there, look at that. She's dodging all of those. She literally ignores the mechanics of the boss because of how good her shield is. And then, of course, if you run out, you can, as long as you have energy, you can just do this. There you go. And you have your shield back. It's extremely good. Alright, let's go, Jane. There you go. Alright, we go back to Caesar now and let her block all her stuff. Yeah, but yeah, look at that. Literally ignored every single mechanic of that boss. Really good. So, if you are going to be running a team to especially go on Ether Activity 11, this is the team to go, honestly. Alright. We go back into Chingy. We can go here. And then hopefully this should finish him off. Let's do ult right here because it is pretty low. This should finish him off right there. Oh, yep, there it is. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, as you see there, Caesar is just really busted overall. Caesar is the, well, she's the king for a reason. So yeah. Well, anyways, that is it for the Hollow Zero run. As you see there, Caesar King is just extremely good in general. Supports the team, gives shields, that way you block hits, and we perfectly demonstrated that with the boss who literally shoots a lot of projectiles at you. So yeah, it's extremely good. So yeah. Well, anyways, now it's time to showcase the showcase part of the video. It's usually the damage bonus showcase, or aka like the DPS showcase where they do the most damage. But since this is Caesar and she doesn't do DPS damage, we have to showcase her in a different light. So I'm going to be showcasing the max amount of possible damage you can do with Caesar and Chingy, because both of those characters have extremely good buffs and debuffs on the enemy, which is extremely great for a showcase. So yeah, well, without any further ado, I'm going to be going to VR training, and I'm going to be showing you the, the max possible damage you could do with Caesar buff. Alright, so here we are with the max damage showcase. Well, specifically for agents that work well with Caesar specifically. So I guess you could just say this is just a Caesar buff showcase, I guess you could call it. So I'm going to be showcasing her in multiple teams to showcase just how much damage they're able to do. So yeah, unlike the other DPSs where they just do their max damage and call it a day, for Caesar, since she works well with multiple teams, we can just slot her into multiple teams. So first up, on the max damage showcase, we have the Ellen Ice team. So we're going to be seeing how much damage Ellen can do with Caesar buff. So yeah. Well, anyways, I'm going to be cutting to the enemy here, and we're just going to be showcasing just how much damage Ellen is able to do. Alright, so here we are in training mode. So I have to show you my settings before we get into the DPS showcase, and that's because for this showcase in particular, I have to showcase the settings. So I'm going to be going with this over here. We're going to be making the enemy move, and we're going to have unlimited energy, assist points, and decibels. That way we can have the showcase run much smoother. But I am going to be using the EXs and the, of course, the decibels and whatnot, as if, of course, you have limited. So yeah. So anyways, I'm going to be choosing a really big ethereal right here, which is the right here, the big enemy. That's because he's an elite enemy, and I can just showcase just how good she is. So let's do that. There we go. We got the full shield buff. So now we just have to wait until the enemy is fully stunned. That way we're able to just have Caesar do her work. All right. Let's do another block right there. Now we just have to wait until he actually does this. There we go. Now we switch into Sokaku, And now Sokaku's gonna give us the triple attack buff. So there we go. Now we go into Ellen, into Caesar, and now we do ult. Let's see how much Ellen's able to do. There you go. There is your max damage. Might as well finish off the enemy here because why not? There we go. So yeah, I see there. It's pretty great overall. She just does so much damage with Caesar. Caesar is just really, really great overall. With of course the attack buffs, shield buff. Basically just helps improve your damage. So yeah. So that's the ice team out of the way. As you see there, she definitely can help on ice team. So yeah, don't really need Lycon if you have Caesar, right? Of course Lycon is great on the ice team, but if you don't have Lycon, Caesar is a great substitute. So yeah. Well, anyways, it's time to showcase more teams, and the next team I'm going to be showcasing for max damage is the Ether team. Alright, so here I have the Ether team with me. So I am just going to be running, of course, Nicole and Shuyan. Nicole's going to be doing the debuff and the support, of course. And then we have Shuyan for the damage. And then Caesar's going to be doing her thing. She gives the shield. She gives buffs to party members. So yeah. Well, anyways, well, without any further ado, let's just get this started. So, we're gonna be having him be enabled right here, and let's see what he does. Alright, he does this attack, pretty great. Alright, we get another parry in, pretty good. Alright. So now, we just have to get him too low. Okay, that should be, the max I could do with Caesar, energy-wise. So now we just have to do defensive assists. Alright. Okay, you have to have her do one more set of attacks. There we go. Okay, now I think Nicole should be able to stun him. There we go. Alright, we go into Shuyan, into Nicole. Let's do normal. And then let's do ult. There you go. That's a lot of damage right there. So now we can just do this. And hopefully the 2 EXs should finish him off. There we go. There we go. Yep. Alright, so that was the Ether team right there. As you can see, a lot of damage overall. Is able to defeat enemies pretty well. So yeah, there's nothing for me to say other than, yeah, it's just extremely good with Caesar there. So, well, that is Caesar with the Ether team. I do have one more team to showcase that is fully built, and that is the Assault team. So, without any further ado, well, this is the final team I'm going to be showcasing for max damage, because at that point, I already showcased Ice and Ether. You already saw just how much Caesar's going to be doing. So, adding more to that, well, it's going to be overkill, so I'm just going to be putting in one more instance of Caesar shield buff. So, well, without any further ado, let's just go to the Assault team, or the physical team, and just showcase how much damage, well, of course, Jane is going to do. Alright, so here we are with the physical team. We have Caesar right here, we have Jane, and then we have Chingy, of course. These agents fill a role in their well, their role is to just do as much debuffs as possible. For Caesar, she's going to be debuffing the enemy via defensive assist. For Chingy, she's going to be debuffing the enemy with stun damage multiplier. And then for well, Jane, of course, she's going to be debuffing the enemy because of the anomaly buildup. So yeah. Well, anyways, this is just going to be a full-on assault team right here. So I'm going to be disabling or enabling the enemy's movements. That way we're able to just do stun. Alright, there we go. That should be it. And then now we just go into Chingy. We do need Chingy to basically just, okay, we need one more. There we go. We got a defensive assist in. Alright, now, just have to make Chingy, just do a lot of her thing right here. Alright. There we go. Okay, we go Jane. We don't have to do anything else, so let's see how much her ultimate does. Alright, let's do EX. 200,000 assault. I don't think we can finish off the enemy here. We do have one more EX. Do normal. Yeah, that wasn't really enough damage, but as you see there, still pretty good overall. Too bad I couldn't get the Chingy auto dodge thing, so we could get the full subjudication stacks. But still, overall, we still did pretty good damage. 218 stun damage multiplier with Caesar. Buff is nothing to scoff at. So yeah, I see there, assault team, pretty good overall. So yeah. Well, anyways, that is it for the damage showcases for all those teams, as well as Caesar just buffing the teams in general. So yeah. Well, anyways, there's only one thing left for me to do now, and that is to give my overview and final thoughts on Caesar. So let's just do that. So here we have Caesar King, the leader of the Sons of Calydon, as well as the overlord of the Outer Ring. So of course, I'm just gonna be going over her skills and then give you my overview and final thoughts. So anyways, without any further ado, let's just go through her skills. So her most important skill obviously is going to be her core. Her core is her main bread and butter. The more impact she has, which is what you should be leveling up, because the more impact she has, the more she gets her shield up. So Radiant Aegis, which is her shield, that is what it's called, is equal to 1400% of her base impact plus a flat 1400 just for the shield alone. And the shield lasts for 60 seconds, and any character can share the shield. So basically, you can just switch to however you want. It's not like Seth where you're forced to switch via assist. Follow-up. For Caesar, it affects all party members. It's extremely good. Super good. You basically won't die, especially if you have high impact on her. So it's extremely important to level this up first, of course. As for the extra effect that Radiant Aegis gives, she gets an attack buff increase of 1000. That's for all party members. Because it just says shield bearers, aka anyone who is holding the shield at the moment, which is basically everyone. So at max core level 1000 attack, that's Sokaku. Sokaku gives that amount of attack for free. Yeah, you see why Caesar is pretty broken? You get 1000 attack for free, and you don't die because you have a really tough shield. Yep. If that doesn't tell you that she's one of the best agents in the game, I don't know what is. As for her additional ability, it's even more broken. As long as you trigger Perfect Block, Retaliation, Defensive Assist, or Basic Attack, she applies a debuff within a 7-meter radius, aka if a enemy is literally just like in the vicinity, you can't just use Dead End. Dead End, by the way, is when you do the AoE crowd control. It's pretty easy to do. All you need to do is hold basic, and then you consume 1 assist point to just put the enemy near your radius. If you do that, they take increased damage of 25%. That is really good. Especially since you're going to be doing this a lot. You're going to be doing perfect blocks, retaliations, defensive assists, and basic attacks. Those are her main bread and butter. You're going to be doing those a lot. And since you are going to be debuffing the enemy by a lot, remember how much she gives? 1000 attack. That's just overkill at that point. Yeah, her core is just extremely good. As for her other important skills, of course, we have EX. EX is basically her main bread and butter. If you have EX, you can go into parry counter. If you have enough energy, again, you can go into overpowered shield bash, aka you just have to press EX twice. And if you do that, you just do like a bunch of course, impact and daze damage. It's just really good overall. You can also trigger a parry as well. Without an EX, you can literally just do Roaring Thrust. That's it. Especially since you're gonna be doing shield bash a lot anyway. If you get a counter, of course, you can just immediately follow it up with Roaring Thrust. It's extremely good. So she has ways to basically just do a lot of damage. Of course, you can go into stance change, which also increases her impact by 15%. By the way, this is also the reason why you should level up her EX. It's because her stance change is scaled off of level. So the more level you have, the more her impact will increase, which is extremely important on this character. But overall, her core and EX are just extremely good. Her defensive assist is also nothing to scoff at either. Since you're going to be doing this a lot, you're going to be getting Aegis a shield, of course, to just do a lot of stuff. You're able to do assist follow-ups. You're going to be doing that anyway to inflict as much daze damage as you can. So Caesar's just going to be popping off, like always, just putting up shields, giving buffs to party members. So yeah. As for the other skills, they're not really as important. Her normal tech is pretty good, especially if you are going to be doing Dead End. But for the most part, she's probably going to be doing Dead End on mob fights. On 1v1s, she's not going to be doing Dead End that much. But still, if you are going to be using AoE assists or AoE crowd controls in the end with Caesar, and Caesar's your only AoE crowd control, this is definitely a level up stat. You want to level this up. As for these two, not really as important. You can run dodge counter if you want, if you are going to be running a main DPS Caesar. As for chain and ults, not really that important either. But her chain does give shield back. Yeah, so you can't just do chain to get shield back. It's extremely good. As besides, you literally get shield back. Of course, besides chain, you can get it via EX parry or EX shield bash, which is extremely good. So either way, these two are going to be getting your shield back, of course. So yeah, but that is basically it for Caesar. Her main overall gameplay is just put up the shield and just let all your other party members do the work for you, and then occasionally just let Caesar try to stun the enemy. So yeah. And, of course, I'm going to be going over her Mindscape Cinema. Honestly, it's also extremely broken, just like Ching-Yi's. It's just, she's just the best. Let's just go over it. So, her MC1 literally gives her Radiant Aegis immediately, which is dumb. It means that you don't have to do EX anymore, or you don't have to do Chain either. So, you literally just get it right off the bat. It's free. Free 1000 attack for free. Triggers every 300 seconds. It doesn't really matter anyway, because once your Aegis runs out, you basically have enough EX energy to just do it again. So it really doesn't matter if it does have a long cooldown. You just get it immediately. That's already broken enough. Also, you get all attribute res reduction of 15% if the enemy is within a 5-meter radius of you. That's dumb. It means that, well, characters like Ellen, Shuiyon, Anton, Sokaku, if you are going to be running main DPS Sokaku, Nekomata, a lot of characters, really, Soldier 11, all of those characters get a 15% attribute res reduction. Yeah, nothing for me to say there. It's just elemental res shred. Yeah, attribute res shred, just really busted. And as for MC2, energy generation rate on core passive, yep, that is really busted. All you need to do is just get Radiant Aegis, which is her bread and butter. Also, you get a increased attack boost of 150% of its original value. So you get 150% of 1000 attack. Nothing for me to say there either. You just get more attack, meaning that you do more damage. For MC3 and MC5 are the same. You just get 2 levels on both her skills. So yeah. And as for MC4, you get 3 additional assist points, meaning that you just get a full assist bar, really. So now you can just waste assist as much as you want, and you just get it back anyway, as long as you use Caesar in a chain or ultimate. That's really broken. Also, when her energy is below 20, she can activate EX special without using energy. All you need to do is consume 1 assist point. That's dumb too. It means that you're just having the EX, or basically the shield, constantly. You don't have to basically use energy anymore. You don't have to wait for energy. You can literally just waste 1 assist point and just get the shield back. That's dumb. It means that she has infinite shield. But that's not all. MC6. This makes her a nuker. So, when you do a overpowered shield bash, and an assist follow-up are guaranteed to trigger crits. Yeah, so, when you do shield bash or assist follow-up, you get critical hits guaranteed. It means that you're just gonna be doing more damage, meaning that, well, at that point, you should, just level up your Caesar as crit damage, because now she's just gonna be doing a nuke. She's gonna be a nuker at this point. So, you get, the skill damage gets increased by 50%. You get an additional 50% damage, to the primary target as well, so that means that you just get 100% damage. Yep. Also, when you use overpowered shield bash or an assist follow-up, her crit rate gets increased by 30 and her crit damage gets increased by 60. This means that, yep, she's gonna be nuking a lot with EX. It means that the enemy's probably just gonna be taking tons, and I mean tons of damage, because of overpowered shield bash. There's really nothing for me to say there, but she's busted. As for my final verdict on the character, what do I think of Caesar? She's the king of ZZZ. Yeah, she's the best agent in the game. No doubt about it. She's the best agent in the game. She shares the same spot as Qingyi. I still think that Qingyi still deserves the spot as the best agent in the game, just because of how much Qingyi is able to support a lot of party members. She's basically similar to well, for Caesar, she's similar to Qingyi. Basically, she can be slot in all teams and she can benefit all those teams. Just like Qingyi over here, she can benefit all teams and can be slots into any team. She's just that good. Both of these characters, Qingyi and Caesar, literally just make team building extremely easy. That's just how good they are, and that is why I value them both as the best agent in the game. Caesar is no exception. She is the best agent in the game. Bow down to the king, the overlord of the Outer Ring, everyone. This is your new best agent in the game, Caesar King, the king of ZZZ. So yeah. Well, anyways, if you guys enjoyed that showcase video, and if you want to see more videos like this on the channel, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. It really does mean a lot if you guys support the channel. It helps to keep me motivated and making more videos and pumping out content for you guys. So again, if you do like and subscribe, thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. It really does mean a lot. Without you guys, I wouldn't be here. So yeah. And as for the comments, what do you think about Caesar? You think she's the best agent in the game? Or you think she's really bad? What do you think about the new shield mechanics for Caesar? You think she is the best shielder in the game, or do you think like Seth is like the best shielder? Let me know in the comments down below. I really want to see what you guys think about Caesar, since she is pretty brand new, and besides she is pretty controversial because of just how much she's able to support like all teams. So yeah, I really want to know what your opinions are down below. I will try to respond to as much of you as I can. And of course, thank you guys for watching this Caesar showcase video, and I'll see you guys in the next gotcha video.